What is up, guys? It's Luke Baller here. So today we'll be doing the predictions for Matchweek 21 of the Premier League season. So today we have our new special guest who is gonna be attending our first video of the YouTube channel.
Hey guys, my name is called VDV Gaming, and I am gonna create any games by the time I got my favorite video game console.
Okay, so now let's start with the first game, which is Burnley versus Luton Town.
Okay.
Which is 19th against 18th.
Oh my
So
god.
Eric, how would you react to currently Luton Town challenging Chelsea, which they almost won Chelsea but lost because of a great save from George Petrovic and a shot that was offside. So how do you react?
I was like quite shocked by the time I thought that Luton Town would make a comeback, but in the end I didn't know that they lost because of George Petrovic. Good save from Carlton Morris. Very good
Okay,
save.
so what is your prediction for the score between Luton Town and Burnley?
Maybe Luton Town will win. Maybe.
What's the score?
Maybe 2-1. Maybe.
Okay, so Eric has chosen 2-1 for Burnley against Luton Town. So my prediction, I will be actually choosing Luton Town to go for the win. I will go for a Luton Town 3-1 victory. As of course, you know, Luton Town with Elijah Adebayo and with one of the most underrated players of all time.
And also Thomas Kaminski, one of their best goalkeepers in Luton. But for Burnley, don't forget, they still got James Trafford, they got Zeki Amdouni and Wilson Odobert. Or maybe Luka Kolyosho when he's back from injury.
Okay, so now let's do the next game, which is going to be Chelsea versus Fulham. So Eric, what do you think of the game between Fulham and Arsenal, which Arsenal lost to Fulham? So what is your reaction to that?
My reaction is that I'm very gazed about what happened, because by the time I thought that Arsenal will win the game, but in the end Fulham made a comeback thanks to Bobby Decordovia-Witt's goal.
So what do you think will be the score for the Chelsea-Fulham game?
Maybe Chelsea will win Fulham.
What's the score? What do you think will be the score?
They will win 4-2. At least 4-2.
Okay, my prediction, because I think that Fulham will still challenge Chelsea in the later stage of the game, so I'll be going for a 2-1 victory. Cole Palmer with a brace.
Yeah, Cole Palmer has scored a very nice goal against Luton. You saw that? Guys, watch the Luton Chelsea highlights. Then you can see Cole Palmer's best goal.
Okay, now we are going on to a massive big game. Newcastle United against Manchester City. So, how do you react to Newcastle losing so many games on the bounce?
I feel like that Newcastle might be gonna flop this season. I feel like that they'll flop this season.
So, do you think will Man City do well against Newcastle this weekend?
Yeah, I guess.
So, what will be your prediction for the score?
Maybe Man City will win 4-2.
Okay, Eric has been choosing 4-2 for the past two games. So, because Man City is third and Newcastle is 9th place, so I think that Manchester City will go for the win, which will be a 3-1 victory. So now let's go to the next game, which is going to be Everton versus Aston Villa, which is going to be 17th against 2nd place.
Whoa.
So the previous game, Aston Villa were lucky enough to secure a massive victory against Burnley. So how do you react to Aston Villa consistently doing their best to get points on the board?
I feel that Aston Villa maybe even if they are good, maybe they should train a bit more, because sometimes they might lose some like very lousy teams sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, and you actually, if you hadn't noticed, against Sheffield United, Aston Villa managed to score their equalizer, which was, I think, the last kick of the game in the 98th minute. So that means that Aston Villa is not yet consistent enough to to challenge Liverpool and Manchester City for the league title. So what do you think will be the score for this game?
Maybe a draw.
What's the score?
Maybe a 2-2 draw.
Okay, for Everton Aston Villa, I will be going for Everton 0, Aston Villa 2. So now let's go to the next game. Manchester United against Tottenham.
5th place against 8th place. Wow.
So how do you react to Manchester United consistently losing games? They have now lost to Nottingham Forest. They are out of the Champions League group stage. Do you think will Ten Hag get sacked?
I guess Ten Hag will get sacked even if they won a lot, even if they are 8th.
Because as you know that Manchester United, they are very, very strict in terms of which position they are in the league. So currently, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in as owner in a few months' time. So what do you think will be the score for this game between Manchester United
I
and
got
Tottenham?
a few more things to say about Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah, what's your view?
Højlund is okay, but so far the Premier League in Man United, he hasn't been progressing that well.
Because technically, a lot of people have said that it is because of Manchester United's attacking service to Højlund. Højlund's only goal was a scrappy goal against Aston Villa in the Premier League. But in the Champions League, he has done pretty well, but it was obviously, as you know, Onana's fault, as he is going to go to the AFCON going to the AFCON.
Oh, I know that. But Onana, I don't know if he'll play very badly, and the Man United owner wants to sell him. I wonder.
So what will be your score for Manchester United versus Tottenham?
Maybe a Tottenham 2-0 win.
Okay, for Manchester United Tottenham, I will go for a interesting game. 4-2 to Tottenham. So now next we have Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
Okay, 4th against 14th. Whoa.
So recently, as you know, Michael Olise has been lighting up the Premier League as he has scored 2 goals against Brentford in their previous game, while Arsenal were just left broken and demolished by Fulham, even though they lost 2-1. So how do you think should Arteta recover from that after and also after losing to Liverpool in the FA Cup?
Maybe he should play Ramsdale.
Oh yeah, a lot of people also have been saying that Ramsdale should be in the starting 11 instead of Raya. So do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Raya has been progressing quite okay, but he didn't progress super duper well.
Okay, so what will be your score prediction for Arsenal Crystal Palace?
Maybe Arsenal Crystal Palace, maybe a 1-0 win for Crystal Palace.
Oh, Eric has chosen Crystal Palace in terms of Michael Olise. Cool.
I love
but
his
I think
celebration.
I will still choose Arsenal for the win.
Whoa.
I will go for a 2-0 win. So next we got Brentford up against Nottingham Forest.
16th against 15th. That's amazing. Amazing.
So this could be a big relegation match to decide who might get sucked into the relegation fight. So as you know, Nottingham Forest, the past 2 games they have won against Newcastle and Manchester United. So do you think will Nottingham Forest do well under Nuno Espirito Santo?
I guess they'll do it because Nuno Espirito Santo has coached Tottenham before, but even if he got sacked, they played quite well also.
So as you know, Brentford, I think they will be returning with Ivan Toney, who is currently targeted by Arsenal. So do you think will he leave Brentford to join Arsenal?
I don't know, but the thing is, will Ivan Toney save Brentford back to the top 10? I wonder.
So and also as you know that Mbomo is currently injured and he will not be joining the Cameroon squad for the AFCON. So Eric, what do you think will be the score for Brentford versus Nottingham Forest?
Maybe a draw. 1-1.
I will go for a Brentford win, 1-0. So now we got Sheffield United against West Ham.
Last place against 6th place. Are you kidding me?
So as you know, Sheffield United, they have been woeful this season. They have only 9 points from 20 games. So how do you think will Sheffield United get saved under Chris Wilder?
But Chris Wilder has been losing 3 games in a row so far.
Yeah,
That's so strange. How did one of their former manager, and then they continue losing. That's so funny.
So Sheffield United are up against West Ham, which are doing very well. They recently just beat Manchester United, and thanks to their inform Jarrod Bowen and Mohamed Kudus. How do you think will West Ham miss Mohamed Kudus as he is going to the AFCON?
I don't know if West Ham needed him. I also don't know. But to me, I think he'll join the AFCON. He wants to help his Ghanaian teammates. Maybe.
Okay, so what do you think will be the score for West Ham versus Sheffield United?
I think it will be a 3-0 win for West Ham.
I think it will be a 4-0 win for West Ham.
Whoa.
So now we got the informed teams match.
Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Liverpool is our favorite team, right?
Yeah, and they're top of the league, and they're up against
Bournemouth,
which are 12th place. And as you know, Dominic Solanke has just won Player of the Month. So congrats to him. But of course, Eric is so happy that Alexis McAllister
has won the goal of the month against Fulham with his blazing strike, or maybe Wataru Endo's strike also against Fulham.
Okay, so do you think will Bournemouth do well with Dominic Solanke up against Van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate?
I don't know, but it'll be a very close fight to me. It's a very close fight to me.
So do you think will we go on to win the league and also win the quadruple?
Yes, we'll try our best to win the league and don't ever deduct any points.
So what do you think will be the score between Liverpool and Bournemouth?
Maybe a 2-1 win. It's a 2-1 to me.
Okay, I have to agree with Eric. I think it will also be a Liverpool 2-1 win over Bournemouth. Just to tell you, spoiler alert, Darwin Núñez will score 15 goals for the rest of the season.
But I wonder, but will Darwin Núñez progress well instead of missing empty goals?
Yeah, this is the thing. Darwin Núñez is inconsistent, but you look at him, he's just 23.
Yeah, I got one thing to say. Anyway, Salah's also that selfish. He's quite selfish.
Yeah, but
how are we gonna play well if? What about Harvey Elliott? Harvey Elliott has been progressing very well.
Harvey Elliott, of course.
He scored the winning goal against Crystal Palace, Remy Matthews.
Okay,
because
so
of the injury of Sean Johnson.
And I think that this will be a close fight because Salah, obviously Liverpool's best player, has gone to the AFCON to play for Egypt to possibly win some international glory.
So I don't think Liverpool might. I think Liverpool need a right wing to help them. But I wonder if Mbappe is joining Liverpool. That's thing.
Who knows? Because now Mbappe could be either joining Real Madrid or
Liverpool. Liverpool, come on!
Okay, now we'll go to the last match of the match week, which is
Brighton against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
7th against 11th.
Wow!
And as you know, both teams are losing their two superstars. Brighton in Kaoru Mitoma and Wolves in Hwang Hee-chan, who are both going to the
Asian Cup finals.
Going to the Asian Cup. So how do you think will Brighton do against Wolves, who have been very good recently, beating Everton 3-0?
I wonder how Simon Adingra or maybe Ansu Fati.
But as you know, Simon Adingra might miss the AFCON. We are still not sure if Adingra might make it.
Then what about Wolves? Quick, maybe Matheus Cunha. He's one of their best players, right?
Yeah, Matheus Cunha has been recently very, very good for
And Craig
Wolves.
Dawson has been doing quite okay. And he didn't even make a single mistake.
So what do you think will be your prediction for Brighton against Wolves?
It will be a close fight to me. But maybe I'll think Wolves will win 2-1.
I think it will be a close fight. I think I'll sit on the fence for this game. I think it will be a 0-0 draw. So thank you everyone for viewing this video. I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and we'll see you possibly this weekend for
Okay
more
guys, I got
content.
one last word to say. Remember when you see the word VDV Gaming Tabs, please subscribe to me when I got the Tabs game. Okay? Totally accurate, better.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Bye guys.
Bye. See you soon.